Good morning everybody and welcome to House and Garden Flipper, the live stream playthrough. Today we're going to have a look at prepping to flip a house for profit and perhaps at one of the other missions that are coming on. So we'll just have a quick look through. I've only got a short amount of time because I owe someone a novel basically, and that needs to get done shortly. So first up, House and Garden Flipper, and we are checking our mail. Bands in the garden, that looks pretty good. And the other option we've got is to go into our browser. Well, I won't be moving my office into that one, or will I? Oh no, I can. Alright, let's move the office first and do a bit of a quick cleanup and some prep for flipping a house for profit. We're going to flip the burnt out house, the abandoned house, for profit. Oh, it's better to avoid planting a large lawn in a modern garden. Yes, but what if your garden comes with it? Look at this. This looks like a candidate for maybe an English garden, I think. I think that would work really well with it. So what we're going to do is move the... there we go. Might as well clean up on the way in. Give ourselves a bit of a chance. We're going to move the office into this little place and then we're going to slowly work our way through the garden. We might do it in sections rather than do entire episodes on. Let's close that. You know what? This looks like a perfect environment for a student, which an English garden probably won't suit very well. Or I could just hang on to it and keep it as my permanent office while we go through all the other houses, which you know what, that might be an even better option. If you have a look over on the corner, we've got several pyres. I don't know what the Johnson family is actually thinking, given that there are about 6 of them and this is a one-room cottage. So yes, that could be problematic for them. So yeah, we might actually do a really quick flip. This is going to be my permanent office. And I'm going to just basically very slowly do it up, starting with it needs cleaning. Alright, used to be that I could clean outside by doing this. Oh, so cool, but they have fixed it and I shouldn't complain. Let's go into painting the walls. So this is my place. I don't have to worry about the clients, and I actually really like, let's go paint. I like the faded lemon, it's just really versatile, and if I do decide to sell it, then most people will like it. So let's just give this place a very quick spruce up. I definitely need a desk and a kitchenette, and you know what, a bathroom is probably a great idea. And that will involve building walls, but anyway. So today looks like office moving day. The only problem is if I'm going to make this my permanent office, I'm probably going to have to do that garden up so that if any clients come visiting, they won't be like, oh my god, have we picked the wrong contractor? There we go. Very quickly, just keeping half an eye there on the time. The other reason you want really light walls in here is that it's such a small space. If you did dark walls, it would close the space in quite a lot, and that would cause you to feel really shut in. So if you're a bit claustrophobic, you don't want to fill your small spaces with dark colours. I can't think of a client that likes dark colours that much, but like I said, I haven't really experimented with the different colour, with the darker colours. I know they love the lighter colours, so I've just kind of gotten a bit stuck with doing those. Okay. should refill the paint roller. You are right, little hint machine. Whoops. Now if you look over there, all the clients got suddenly very sad, and that was because I suddenly had this empty paint tin in the middle of my floor, and none of them like that. So you get the sarky, snarky comments from the elderly couple. This is such a nice clean house, meaning get that paint tin out of here. There we go, now it's done. Alright, the walls look pretty much done. Oh, says she finding a bit she missed. There we go. It's really easy to do, and it always drives you nuts when you see it later. Alright. Now, an office needs a desk. I don't like people seeing where I'm sleeping, and I really like privacy when I visit the bathroom, so I'm going to need to build some more walls. So let's just panel the bottom. I know this is a bit of a waste because I'm going to tile in one area very shortly. When you're doing a tiny space like this, it's generally easier to put in your fittings before you put in your walls. And I know you wouldn't do this if you were doing it in real life, but when you're doing it in the game, it just helps you see where you're going to need to put your walls. So for instance, I'm going to want a shower because a bath is just too big. So we'll pop that. And it's just the fitting system, so there's a couple of showers we're going to want to... Come on, be nice. No, it's not going to... There we go. Alright, so we're going to pop the shower right there. Hopefully I didn't just mess that up. And we'll unscrew it while we remember, because that just makes our life a bit easier. I've got to remember to tile before I fit the shower, because if I choose some of those other showers it'll get awkward. We're going to need a sink and we're going to need a toilet. So sink installation is here. I can always use a laundrette, so a washing machine's not that important. Oh, I did flash red just before I... Oh dear. Alright. Actually that's going to be awkward. Let's just grab that and sell it. Right. I'm going to tile this corner. I like the blue, that's just my personal preference, but you can get a really nice number in the yellow as well. So for instance, if you use 2 tones of white, where is it? Okay, 2 shades of white. It's not actually white, so to speak. Probably don't need more than 1, but let's just have a shot at this. Alright. If you have a close look at that, you'll see there's shades of yellow, which means that we can match it to the yellow floor tiles. I think I need 1 more layer going in that direction. Possibly not, but we'll find out the hard way. And then I'm going to make it quite a narrow bathroom, so I only want to do about... Probably need 1 more layer. I may regret this, but anyway. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's just pop these over here. I might sell them in sheer frustration shortly because that's irritating. Let's go to house. I love this recently viewed tab. It's really good. And new, and I like it. Okay, now we're going to put the shower in. Actually, we're not going to put it in from that angle. We're going to put it in from this angle. Oh, don't be helpful. Okay, so you've got to look at your proximity from the walls before the shower will let you fit it onto a certain wall. I didn't realise that, but there you go. Right there. Okay. I am going to put the shower in just so that I can gauge where I need to put everything else. So we'll go house, bathroom. I love these new showers. You'll notice I'm not tiling the floor. If I really was building a place, yes, the floor would be tiled, but not right now. Alright, I need something small. I think that's the smallest shower, but the cause is also pretty good. Actually, let's go with that one. And we'll just back up so I can get a better overview of where it's going to sit. Alright, I misjudged on how much wall I need for the bathroom, so that's okay. If I use that, that's how much space it's going to take. And if I use this one, I don't think it's going to be too much better. No. Alright, so I like the curve, and that's what I'll stick with. Go E for assemble, lower the base, put the sinkhole in, and away we go. Now, this is one of these showers that doesn't open on the door, but it does have space above it, so if I was to have forgotten my tiling, I could still have put the tiles in. The reason we didn't get rid of the tiles was so that I knew exactly, so I had them around when I needed to tile out. That's going to have to be a wall. So right click. Whoops, no, that's not what we're after. Just going to put that there to remind myself. Yeah, we're going to put 2 wall spaces here. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to put a sink in here. And I don't want to have, I want to have a wall, a solid wall, and no doorway opening up onto it. So we'll grab the house, we'll grab installations, we'll grab our sink plumbing system. It's going to be a tiny little sink, and we're going to put it right there. We're going to use the smallest sink fitting, so that'll be one of the older bits that we add. So we'll grab the bathroom, grab the mountable sink, and buy that. I'll just move it over and center it. These guys are going to be wrapped. Mind you, they're going to think that the entire place is a bathroom. We'll assemble that now. Yeah, don't let that absence of that nut bother you. It appears once you've tightened everything else, once you put the washer down. Okay, and just basically I'm right clicking and holding. This is sorry, left clicking and holding. Left click tap, left click tap, left click tap, left click and hold, and left click and hold, just to get those done up. Bathrooms need mirrors. I am going to use the basic mirror on that one, so I don't need to look too far. It's just this one. We'll stick with a white frame, and we'll pop it. That's shift and mouse wheel, and it will fit right there. Now, we do want to tile the inside of our bathroom wall, but we probably don't want to pick the tiles up and try and just paste them like that. That was a bit silly. All right. Now, I haven't decided 2 things: where the toilet's going to go. Oh yeah, tiles would be useful. Thank you, machine. And where the wall's going to go, because I'm now looking at how much space I've got here, and I'm going to have to put a wall in somewhere, which means that's going to be tiny. I might put a kitchenette in there, I think. It's going to need 1 more space, I think. Let me just have a look at how the toilet sits, because I might turn it sideways. So we'll grab installations, grab toilet plumbing system, go buy now. And we still have Dolan Trusk's interest, which is always a bit worrying. Now, if I put that sideways, I'll have room for the door to open properly. Not a lot of leg room. I can put it this way. Actually, if I put it this way, yeah, let's do that. I can move that wall in a whole section. Alright, we're going to go with the modern I don't take up too much space toilet, which will be the mountable toilet flatty. Pop that there. Oops. E for assemble, and away we go. Toilet roll holders are always helpful. You can find them in the bathroom. I like the more modern one, so we'll go with that. I'm going to put this over here because I want to put a wall here. And I need to right click and select wall. Yes, I'm walling over my tiles. That's a bit sad, but there you go. Now I just have to decide where I want the door, because I'm thinking that might be a better spot for a door, which means I need to make sure I've got 4 spaces, and I might have botched that just a little bit. Let's have a look. So left click and hold till the blue circle fills. I'm just going to change my aspect so I know exactly how far on the wall I've got. I probably need to demolish this particular wall strut. Let's just check by putting in lintels. We want to be able to put 4 in. So there's 1, 2, 3. I need to destroy. Ooh, excellent. A new building skill. Let's actually deal with that before we go any further. I really love the idea of having a built wall that's already painted. It just looks prettier. Okay, let's just tab out of that. So I'm going to try and knock down this wall only, which is harder than it looks. So if you have a look in your mini-map, you'll be able to see which walls you're affecting. The wall you're affecting is yellow in the mini-map, and if I miss with that hammer, so when the space you're looking at is completely empty, you've cleared the wall. And I need a lintel to go right there. See, that looks a whole lot better, and it would if the rest of the walls were painted. Let me just grab this. We'll pick it up and wander it into the bathroom now that I know where my bathroom is. Go to tile, and then we'll just very quickly tile in here. There's no window in my bathroom. I should probably put a heater in to get rid of the moisture. So we'll do that shortly. This looks pretty. I know you don't technically need to tile the walls that you can't see and that are going to be hidden by a door, but I will. So that's how I do my bathrooms when I don't have a lot of space and I don't know how much space things are going to take up. I literally outfit the bathroom and then build the walls around it. It just makes my life a bit easier. We'll go to house, so we'll go to recently viewed, recently bought, and I should be able to find my tiles. I'll just buy a single patch. I probably don't need more than 1. No, I definitely don't need more than 1. Again, you don't need to tile around your door like this. I just like it. Speaking of tiling, the floor in here is not going to remain wooden because that's just a recipe for sogginess and eventually putting your foot through. There we go. All right. I'm going to leave that patch of tiles there just in case I decide to use them in the kitchen area, because I'm going to keep a continuity throughout the whole house. So we're going to go house and we're going to go floor. I like the light yellow tiles. You'll notice everything that's going to be under the tiles is now blacked out. And this is in keeping with the very light coloured floors. So there we go. We're going to back up. We're going to put a white door on that because we're going with the light coloured theme inside. Not so much for the client, but more because if I do it this way, the door will open so that I don't wipe out whoever's sitting on the toilet. Alright, I'm going to move that. I'm going to pop it. That looks odd. I'll pop it on the wall here. Okay, it doesn't look so odd now. That's good. We also need light in here. So we'll go to lamps, go to ceiling, go to the more modern slimline. It's more expensive, but it looks nice, and it's my office, so guess what? I need a rubbish bin in the bathroom and a laundry basket. Okay, you probably don't need a rubbish bin and a laundry basket. I definitely want the laundry basket though. How else am I going to collect my clothes for the laundromat? Laundry. I'm going to go for a wicker and I'm going to go for white. That's a really bad idea. I'll just cope. Alright, the tiles being there is going to drive me nuts. Okay, so you'll notice we've got interested buyers. It's the man who wants an office separate to his bedroom and a family of 6. Giorgio Shanwa I can understand being there. Okay, so that's our bathroom done, and we're at the 20-minute mark, so I'm actually going to move my office in here. We're going to put a kitchenette, next session we'll put a kitchenette in this small space here. And I suppose I should think about somewhere to sleep. Maybe I'll just put a bed in that small space there. Or in this small space here. Or possibly a fold-out couch. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. This particular house is always a challenge. So this, we're just going to move our office, we hit escape. We hit move office here. We might as well advertise what we've got. We'll pop that up there. Right. So next session, I'm going to put somewhere to sleep in here. Actually, I may just, I don't think there's a bed that's going to fit. So I might move my door. Actually, I will move my door. That's a good idea. All right. Let's go to furniture, go to beds. I need a really narrow bed, and I think the only thing that fits that is either the John or the Solid. And I think of the two, the Solid is probably better. We'll go for a white frame. I'd like a different color bedding, but too bad. So yeah, okay. We can fit a bed in that tiny little space. Actually, you know what? We can also fit a dresser in that tiny little space. If we go to, got the name of it now. I'm not buying another bed. What I need, we need Hermes. Hermes do a really lovely bedside table, which you can get in white, and which will fit just perfectly in that space. Right there. Just don't ask me where I'm going to put my clothes. Now the only thing I need to do at this point is conceal that bed space with a, probably with a bookcase, which I will do next session. Look at me, I'm getting all sidetracked. Okay, go to rug Resurrex. Go to green because that pale green really suits the walls. Go to strips because I like it. And what I'm going to try and do is fit that rug in under my bed like this, which if we had the client still watching would have just given us some more points. All right, that is where we'll leave it today. Thanks for sticking with me today, guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.